Hey everybody, it's Rob from joeaday.com, and here at the Lanard sale 2014, the first day, and I'm just going to do a walkthrough here and check it out and see just kind of a first-hand account of what it's like. So let's go. Okay, well here we are. There's tons of stuff, right? And if you just pan around with me, you'll see all kinds of stuff over here. There's a lot of 12-inch stuff. Just wow, a lot of crazy stuff. Check these out. I'm always interested in these. It's a cyborg gorilla and a police officer or something. I don't know. We're trying to figure out when we were in here earlier which one is, if is the animal the bad guy or the good guy. We don't know. It's pretty cool. This right here, is that a bear or is it a mutated rat? We're not sure. It's an upright walking rat or something like that. I don't know. There's lots of adventure type stuff. Oh, look at this. Versus Metal Face. I didn't see that one earlier. Metal Face. That's pretty cool. All sorts of craziness here. Whole wall of 12-inch figures. So you also get strange stuff like this too. I don't know. Lanard apparently has other like low price point stuff that they do. I don't know if there's really plain looking things here. Really interesting stuff that you find here. Just keep moving. Ultra Core, lots of Ultra Core. These are the 12-inch versions of the smaller figures, the newer ones that they have out now that you'll see in Walmart. I never see these in the stores. It's the only place I ever see this kind of stuff. Here we go. It's not a shark with a laser beam on its head, but, well, it's a shark with a launching missile, which is almost as cool as a shark with a laser beam on its head. Pretty cool.
A freaking laser beam.
Freaking laser beams, that's right. Here's more of these figures of these giant backpacks. It's good to have a giant backpack like G.I. Joe had the Sonic Fighters, but they have full-on vehicles on their backs. That's pretty amazing. To have a stealth fighter strapped to your back. That's pretty cool. And lots of vehicles too with big vehicles, 12-inch figures. And then these giant sets here. Look at this. $15. It's crazy. It's crazy. 12-inch figures. And then over here, you've got 3 3/4 stuff. You've got all these multi-packs. Lots of multi-packs. And then older, here's some older O-ring stuff. There's not much of this left anymore, but there's still some of it. Ambulances, Humvees, more Humvees. Here's a Action Rescue. That's a fire truck, that sort of thing. We'll keep moving. Having fun yet? Okay. And a giant wall of action figures. Now most of these are the new style, but still, it's pretty impressive to see. And here's the sort of thing you see here too. Sample packaging. Pretty neat. You see it on some of these even with like little stickers, Chinese from the factory, I'm assuming, that sort of thing. And then you get weird things like this. Looks like they came with an animal, and you see all the multi-language on the back. And all the things like that around here. And of course, stacked to the gills, you just got more and more figures, vehicles, things stacked up. Here's some more. This thing is branded as SeaWorld.
That's him.
There's a little SeaWorld branding there. So you'll see things that were exclusive to certain stores or locations that they would make toys for too. Here's another one. SeaWorld. Here's some more 3 3/4 O-ring stuff. These are older too. Action Rescue and then Core from the 2000s, I think. More stuff over here. It gets to be like, what else can I say? There's just tons of stuff. This is one of the newer ones. It's a Jeep with the missile launcher. And you'll see they're available in different packaging too. This is Hanley's. I think that's a department store. I don't know where. But interesting. Here's more of these things. These BioWing things came out with the O-ring figures years ago. They're very expensive now, but they re-released them with these. So there's just stacked. It's crazy. More multi-packs. Look at that. Neat packaging. Here's some of these too, these construction figures. Here's some of the newer stuff. People really don't like this. They complain about G.I. Joe with limited articulation, but I think this guy has no articulation. So you'll see one there too. And there's this thing. I've seen this online a lot, but you haven't seen it in the stores. I haven't seen it in the stores very much. It's pretty neat. It's like a carrier. Helicopter carrier. Lots of them. Look at that. This is something new too. I haven't seen that before. It's some kind of capsule. Heroic rescue. And then there's branded stuff. Toy Story. I always see at least one Toy Story set in these sales. This one's pretty interesting. It's a lot of core stuff just repainted. And there's a little Buzz Lightyear in there. A lot of these things were available at the Disney store. That's where they came from. And then, of course, Star Force. Space Cowboys. Lots of Space Cowboys. Look at this. Oops, sorry. Lots of Space Cowboy stuff. More older O-ring figures. And the newer style, too. 2-pack. Might have to buy that. What's better than Space Cowboys? 2 Space Cowboys. And then the rest of the store you see, they have things like cars, more pullback cars, and lots of different just, you know, generic general toys for kids too. You see role play stuff, construction things. My son had to buy a grinder, a metal grinder with glasses and everything. He was totally psyched about that. Yeah, there's a whole aisle of tools here, just all kinds of tools. Things like this. Role play, lots of role play. Yeah, here it is. Metal grinder. Yeah, huh? Yeah. This is pretty impressive. Sort of thing you don't see in regular toy stores anymore. It's just giant, huge stacks of toys. Pretty awesome. And they don't leave out the girls either. There's plenty of girl stuff too. You got sort of like My Little Pony-ish things, and like Monster High type things, right? With the anthropomorphic figures and stuff like that. Horses, just general horses like Briar sets and stuff like that. More 12-inch core, and this is probably the coolest thing that I've seen here. It's a 12-inch mech. You don't see very many 12-inch scale mech suits, and that's pretty awesome. And it's got lights and sound. Yeah. Just want to put the Ripley doll in there and have it battle with Alien Queen. Excuse me, action figure, not doll. So there's lots more of the Ultra Core things. These are interesting sets. They were based on some of the newer characters they did in the 90s. 12-inch. Pretty cool sets for 12-inch figures, I think. More of this animal stuff down here. tigers, dogs. There was one that I saw a couple years ago that I really wanted. I didn't buy. It was this wolf with a chainsaw. But yeah, I think a giant laser gun's just as cool. I bought one that was just this individual wolf thing by itself, which is pretty cool. And then of course you got canine core. Those are always here. There's a couple of them. Here. I don't see the wolf like that one, but and this thing, I don't try to explain it, folks. I don't know. 3 guys and 2 dog guys, and it's only 20 bucks. They've also gone in these newer toll soldier things. There's no clothes on them. They're just, well, I think there's 3 points of articulation. No articulation in the legs at all. And it's all just plastic molded. So people think Hasbro goes kind of cheap on it. Well, I guess that's the way the world is. Over here. What happened here? I don't know. This poor guy. How did the snake get on him? I don't know. The snake just attacked him. Strange. And there's multi-packs here too. Action Recon. And of course you got My Little Pony type stuff. It's ponytails instead of My Little Pony. And then around here you've got different role-playing toys. You got swords and stuff like that. And then just a lot of stuff. So that's our report 2014 from the Lanard sale. It's been pretty impressive again, like it always is, with lots of interesting stuff and unique things, to say the least. And I picked up a few choice things. You'll be seeing them on the blog pretty soon and seeing possibly more as the sale goes on. They say they always bring up more stuff, so who knows what else we'll see. So this is Rob from Joe A Day signing off. Hopefully we'll see you in 2015.